Tell me about your book that you just wrote.
Okay, I'm in the process of writing a book with 2 co-authors. It's called Twitter and the Job Search. And the idea is to teach many job seekers, including job seekers I serve in New York. I run a meetup group of about 850 job seekers. And the idea is to teach people how to use Twitter efficiently in 15 minutes a day and to improve both the quality of your relationships and greatly expand your network, as well as how to source and find job search leads using Twitter.
This might be an obvious question, but how do you feel Twitter has expanded your network?
Well, I think the interesting thing about Twitter is it's so different from a LinkedIn and it's different from a Facebook in the sense that both LinkedIn and Facebook are one-to-one, but I think the ability to find people on Twitter and to follow people who are interesting to you and meet people from all over the world is just incredible. And I think that for many people, and myself personally, it's just expanded my horizons so dramatically.
Right.
And sort of, I think it can help people feel like they're more options and also literally create options as far as how people present their information and how they differentiate themselves online.
And there's a moment where people are looking for jobs.
Yes.
And the online kind of transparency can be a little bit scary for people to grasp.
Yep.
Now, what kind of words of advice would you give to somebody about their online presence?
Well, I think there are 2 things. The first thing is I feel like really you have to consider your online presence first and foremost before you even start deliberately using social media. In our book, we talk about 2 different discrete concepts. The first is discretionary authenticity. And since so much of social media is in finding your voice and realizing, both finding and articulating who you are and being really genuine, but in picking up and selecting what you want to be genuine about and what you choose to share. Like, for example, discretionary authenticity might be if your boss gives you feedback that you can't get into work early enough on time, you might tweet that in a way that's the second concept, which is filtered transparency, which is to say, instead of saying, I got written up because I'm always late to work, it's about saying, I'm trying to think of some new strategies to get up earlier in the morning. Can you help me? So a lot of it is about teaching job seekers the right way to phrase things so that they're not exposing themselves.
It's all about how you say it.
It's all about how you say it. I think absolutely.
And what's the name of your book?
It's going to be Twitter and the Job Search.
Twitter and the Job Search.
Yes.
And what's your Twitter handle?
@Chandlee.
@Chandlee?
Yes, CHANDLEE.